Yes. Like every game we're in.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
That's just it, baby.
He's a whipping boy.
No audio.
Oh.
Star, thank you for letting us know, even though you can't hear me.
I guess it's important that the DM has audio.
Oh. Yeah, that's true.
No audio, if you would.
Did you...
Doing it live. We're going to let Start run it.
There we go. All right. I don't know why OBS keeps switching my microphone back and forth. But
OBS.
I have a sword now.
welcome.
Okay.
Too much power.
Sorry, I have to add some puns to this because Ray's silently putting them in.
So if you haven't joined
at least
us,
two.
we're going to pick up where we left off. I'm going to recap all the stuff that I recapped and nobody heard except for my crew, so sorry about that. Our survivors started out by being forced to leave their colony of safety as a zombie horde overran it. They decided that Baldur's Gate was the safest place to go, so that's where they're headed. They went south from their colony and crossed the river and found themselves in El Turel, where they met the Hell Riders and Orin, their good buddy Orin, whom they promptly had killed.
Listen,
I
there
wouldn't
were
call him a good buddy.
circumstances.
He was a snake. He was fuzzy and
He was
adorable.
a lion.
But a snake?
It had to be
No,
done.
we meet the snake later.
Oh no.
So they left that place behind in ruins and decided to stop by and check a military facility, which they had discovered that Bill from accounting was operating out of a parasol facility underneath the facade, and they let some creatures out as they
Wait a minute.
escaped.
There's a
They
lot
got
of
on their
in
own.
between that you're missing, like
Yeah,
how he
Uh-oh.
took us. Ray!
Oh no.
We lost Ray.
Like how they kidnapped us. Were going to experiment on us, and then they fucked their own shit up, and we just had to escape by ourselves.
Yeah, and Orin's compound, they had a bunch of like stuff going on inside.
Cults.
Yeah, cults. You're making this sound.
They tried to push us into a
It's not our
loophole.
fault, okay?
Camera's over there. Look
Yeah.
at the camera. If you're going to be like
Loophole.
this, look at the camera and say hi.
That cat is sick of your shit already, Joe.
Those eyes say Moida.
Oh no, Ray.
What happened to Ray?
I think her internet gave out.
Uh-oh.
She's an adult now. Time for big person internet.
Let me see if I can text her.
Well, we can keep going with the recap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So after handling Orin, we ended up with some motorcycles and some supplies. That was a lot of fun.
Uh-huh. We didn't listen. Oh well, actually, we did murder Orin. I was about to say
Handling.
we didn't. But no, we did. We took care of him so that the group that was there. We did. Listen, double tap. It happens. We took care of him so that the three other guys that were there that looked kind of Mobias was like, "Oh, we'll let you go."
That's not a double tap. That was just murder in cold blood. That was an execution.
No, we murdered him, and then I double tapped him. I learned my mistake. Oh, it crashed.
use the computer, Ray.
I'm watching chat.
It's okay. We can wait. There was a
Do
lot.
you have questions about the story, guys?
Yeah, we're taking questions from from the stream from chat.
Suddenly
I'm back. I'm sorry.
It's
Computer
okay.
crashed.
No
Come
worries.
back,
Hey,
baby.
hey,
Tech
Joe,
issues
you
happen.
gotta switch us all around now.
No, Ray is telling the story now. It's fine.
I am Mobias now.
Our story begins, as all good stories do, with an apocalypse.
I'm a
Let's
tiefling
see
again, so
here.
that's
Ooh,
fun.
I get
goes
to be
I'm just a
Todd.
cotton ball on stilts.
Kristen!
12 feet tall because I get to be DB. No, put me back. It's small now.
12 feet tall because I'm TV now. How dare you?
He's like 8 feet tall without heels on.
No.
Star just rides around on her shoulder.
Okay. So, yeah, we we escaped. The
Look at that
survivors
kitty.
escaped the escaped the facility. Some monsters got loose, as they confirmed as they got to this little farmhouse with a huge diesel tank in the back of the property, which caught their eye. But just as they were being offered to come inside, a large tentacle crashed through the porch ceiling and grabbed up Grandma Bill and promptly ate her. And then disappeared up onto the roof, and that's where we're going to pick up. So you guys are all standing on the porch with a hole in the porch about, 3 feet in diameter at least. Broken boards kind of hanging down, and you can see the sky and the clouds through the hole. What would you like to do?
Well, she's with Bill now.
I thought, well, there's your problem right there. Hey, you could you could say that Roof is a cleric, you know why?
Is it holy?
Because it's holy.
God damn it.
I pick up the shotgun that was leaning next to her rocking chair.
Shoot Mobias.
I take the knitting.
This is the pun gun.
Increase it again.
Does that count as a pun? Do you have to use it on yourself now?
This is what I'm here for, guys. I don't play in games anymore. I just increase our pun counter.
Nice.
So yes, the door to the farmhouse is wide open. You can see also to the side of the house that there is a large pickup truck. It's older, probably an early 90s pickup truck. Rust on the bottom, but looks fairly usable. Go ahead.
Sorry, we
No,
have
you're
a Hummer, right?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
do. You do have a military Hummer.
Sorry, continue what you were saying. I interrupted. How
No,
rude of me.
you're fine. No, you're fine. There are two large exhaust pipes that come out and up, and they look like they have a lot of holes in them. So you could imagine that if you fired this thing up, it would be very loud. Beyond that is the tree line, and you can see on the other side of the house that the tree line is much closer, as if like this is the driveway that you came up, and on the other side, the tree line is much closer, and you can see movement through the trees. It doesn't look like it's any taller than 5, 6, maybe 7 feet tall, whatever is causing it, but it looks like there's either a lot of them or it's very long lengthwise, because it takes up a good 20, 30 feet in length, but only 7 feet tall, and it's kind of moving, and you can see the shadows kind of darting in and out behind the trees on the tree line to your left.
So we
I
still
think
have
we
gas cans, right?
There were 3 of them, I believe, in the Hummer.
Yeah, we need to top those off with diesel.
Yeah, I think she probably also has some gas cans, so
Let's get as much diesel as we can and pour ourselves a perimeter.
Yeah, we should get in the
Yeah.
house as quick as we can. There's
The house
a
is a
lot
death
of
trap.
bad things out here.
What time is it, Joe?
Let's see, you came out, it was probably close to early evening, and it took you a little bit to get here, not too long, so probably about 7-ish.
We need to get away from the compound and put as much room between these things and us.
yeah, you want to divide and conquer?
Yeah. Somebody top off the Hummer, fill up the cans, make us a nice ring of gasoline for some fire, loot the house, look for canned goods, medical supplies, other weapons, and somebody keep an eye out to make sure we're not going to get hit by a wave.
Mobias, you were driving. You want to top off the truck and the gas cans?
Sure, I'd love to.
Unless you want to raid the house.
I have a very high investigation stat. I was gonna raid the house, but
Oh,
if
if
someone
that's what
else
you
would
want
like
to
to
do.
Yeah, come
I'll
on.
top off the car.
All
It's
right.
fine. And you guys pour the perimeter.
might get gas on your dress.
I'm careful.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so Rem, you take the Hummer and you start pulling it around back to the massive diesel tank, and you see attached to it there are two spouts. One has a hose attached to it. It's like a big fire hose, and the other one is like a spigot. It kind of comes out and down, and then you see there are three like 15-gallon gas canisters sitting next to it.
I'm going to fill it all up and take them all, baby.
Okay, so as you're starting to fill that up, Mobias, Keekar, Kaag, sorry. They're
Yes.
so similar. Hayden, you're also going in the house?
Keekar.
No,
Keekar.
I'm
That was my
gonna
father's name.
stay with Rem so that
Okay.
they're not alone.
Gotcha. So you're going in the Humvee.
Yeah.
The two of you
I'm gonna be
enter
on
into
top of it.
into the house, and in the foyer, in the entryway, you see a coat rack, and it has 3 or 4 different raincoats and some like galoshes. They're big, heavy, thick boots, and there's a layer of thick mud, and it stinks like gasoline in this area.
That's not great.
Wait, that was in the house?
That's right inside the house. Yes.
Maybe she's a casual fracker.
Maybe. Doesn't. I guess. My bigger concern is she's gone a little bit. And has rigged this place to explode. Maybe that's just me being paranoid, but usually the smell of gasoline in places where it's not supposed to be is bad.
The
Anyway,
door slams
Let's
shut.
get to looking. Ooh.
It's a tarp.
Did you do that?
Hayden on her phone.
I'm writing notes.
We're not there. We're outside.
I'm with Rem.
Oh, then who are you asking, Ray?
You.
I'm outside.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you went in with Mobias.
No, I'm making a perimeter.
Oh.
I'm in the house
Then-
alone and the
okay,
door closed.
Hold
Oh,
on,
no.
hold on. I'm so sorry. Let's back up a little bit. If you're gonna make a perimeter, I will go in with Mobias because I'm gonna make sure that we're not alone.
Okay.
No, we're not alone.
So, Hayden, you and Mobias step in the house, and you see the galoshes,
Yeah.
and then the door slams shut. The two of you are inside. Kaag, as you're heading towards the gasoline to grab it and make a perimeter, you hear the front door slam shut. You can hear that wood door slam.
Fucking noobs.
What?
You're supposed to be keeping quiet.
You son of a bitch.
Are they saying anything? Are they yelling? Like, dude, is there a window on the door? Like,
I'm gonna try the door, Joe.
The door is locked.
Oh hell. Can I check it for traps?
You may roll an investigation to check for traps.
This is why I'm here. Investigation.
Investigating.
22.
As you're investigating the hinges and the handle of the door, the doorknob and everything to kind of see if it's trapped, you hear creaking. And as you look up, a face is kind of like pulling out of the door. And then as soon as you look at it, the wood grains kind of shift and move, and it's flat.
Did you say
saw,
that?
You saw that, right?
Yeah, you saw that too, right?
I saw.
What the fuck?
Just standing there with the gas can, like looking at him like this from the yard, like.
Kagwar, there is a window next to the door, but it seems to be not looking into the foyer, but the room next to it. So you can't really see them.
Guess I'll yell out to him, like, y'all all right?
You do hear Kagwar's voice ring out from outside.
Let's not touch this door.
No.
We'll figure a different way
or
out. And we're gonna go into where we heard Kagwar.
Okay.
Wait, keep an eye on that goddamn door, though.
Back over at the diesel pump, you finish filling up all 3 canisters, and you have, 45 gallons of diesel.
Nice.
Sitting on the ground. How are you getting them up in the Hummer?
Well, how much is... I could lift... I'm going to lift them up into the Hummer.
Rem is going to do manual labor?
We're all shocked.
Hayden left me alone to go inside and investigate when I could have used the manpower, but
Make a strength check, because these are pretty heavy. 15 gallons of diesel is not light.
Fine. With my -2.
Just 15 pounds.
You got a -2 strength?
That's a 3.
You were gonna pour diesel all over you. We're gonna set you on fire to have the zombies be led away.
You lift it up, but you can't lift it any more than 2 or 3 inches off the ground.
I waddle a little and then set it down. I'm gonna go. Is there like a back door? Like
There
a
is,
door near me?
As you're looking up at the house, there is a back door. It's a double French door.
Do I not see this?
You're
Aren't they out in the yard?
around
Like,
you're around
don't I-
front though, where they went in.
Okay.
You could walk around the back of the house and you'd be able to see it, but you were up front.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the back. Try the door.
Okay. You open the double French door and it's unlocked. And as you open it up, it kind of leads into this really fancy tea, like sunroom. There's a really old antique-looking table with lace doilies at each place, and there's cracked teacups and china. And you can see an old black kettle kind of sitting in the center. And in the left corner of the room, by one of the windows, you can see a rocking chair, and it is rocking back and forth.
Oh, this place is haunted.
It's super haunted.
It's so haunted.
Maybe it was like an earthquake or something. I'm gonna go over and stop it from rocking.
It stops and doesn't continue.
Good.
But the French doors slam shut.
Oh,
You could
son of a
you could
bitch.
say the old lady was off her rocker.
Another
was-
pun.
Here I go. Hold
There's
on.
no one in it.
Kagwire, you hear the back door.
But,
you hear the slamming of the back door.
You're our only hope.
It's like all of them slamming fucking doors.
What the hell was that?
I'm gonna go and try and push at the back doors. Like he just whirls around and it's just like, what the?
It's kind of loose, so you can, because they're double doors, you can kind of get them to kind of bend back and forth, but they seem to be locked because they're...
Okay, I just kick at them and then I go and start.
I'm pulling out
calling
my
for
bow
Hayden.
at this point. Like,
Yeah.
fuck this.
Guys,
what the hell are you doing in here?
I was looking for you. I just needed a little help, I got gas. Like diesel gas, not,
I'm so sorry for your loss. Would you eat beans?
What?
It's every time.
I already specified not that kind of gas, okay?
Just because it's diesel doesn't mean...
Jesus.
Kagwire, you're up front. What are you doing? You've heard both doors slam.
I'm trying to listen and follow them through the house, but from the outside, look through the window. It's all right, they're going this way.
So if you go around to the side of the house, there are windows that look in, and you'd be able to see on the side where the driveway's at, you would be able to see inside, you see Mobias and Hayden standing in the foyer, because there's an area that, a hallway that looks down, and you can see into that. And you can hear them shouting towards the back where you can assume the French doors are at that Rem just went in. But if you look, you can see the Humvee and 3 15-gallon drums of diesel kind of sitting next to the Humvee. You do not see Rem anywhere.
But I heard the back door, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, Rem probably went to the back door. I guess I'll go for a yell, hey, you guys good? Canned goods? Find me laundry soap if you can.
All right, we'll get your shit.
We have a bit of another thing going on right now, but we'll get it.
You good?
Oh, this place is haunted.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
just
open a
super
window.
haunted.
There's no
all
such thing
all
as
the way
ghosts,
down, haunted all
you
the way
guys.
down.
We saw a face come out of the front door. Don't tell me there ain't no thing as ghosts.
Is that a mimic?
So you'll believe in zombies, but ghosts are where you draw the line.
Absolutely.
Are ghosts just the souls of zombies?
Yeah, a ghost and a zombie can both come from the same person.
Yeah.
Do zombies have souls?
No, but the person that it was before probably had a soul, right?
I'm gonna go over to the
start
front door
searching this house
and slap the front door, the one that they were saying that the face came out of.
I'm gonna walk towards the house.
Slap the door, and it sounds like a hand on wood. You slap the front door.
Yeah, see? No faces, no ghosts. The old lady probably just has some automatic, she's too old. She doesn't remember to shut the door.
Listen. We had a great night's sleep last night. I'm not delirious from lack of sleep. So I know what I saw. And Mobias saw it too.
Gasoline? Because it smells pretty bad in here.
Okay, fuck off. I'm looking for things. No.
I'm not necessarily one to be prone to whimsy, and I know I saw that face.
So can you open the door or not?
No.
Do you want the door open?
No, let's find our shit and then we'll come out through a window or something. I can break a fucking window.
Sweet. I'm going to go work on the perimeter.
Okay.
You're not afraid that you're going to make the ghost mad?
Kagwire.
Look.
You go start working on getting that perimeter set up. And as you're going around the eastern forest line where you saw that movement, you get a better view of what's back in the tree line, and you can see there are quite a few regular, and I say regular because it differentiates from the creatures that you saw coming out of the facility, regular zombies kind of meandering about. You estimate there's probably about 30 to 40 zombies just kind of pacing back and forth. You're able to keep quiet enough as you're going through that you don't attract any attention as you're laying this perimeter, but you're able to see that through the tree line.
Lovely. All right. I keep making my way around.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out.
Back in the house, you have slapped a door and pointed out no face. And Hayden said fuck off and went to go look for things.
I would also like to go look for things.
Okay. So there's a main hallway from this foyer, and it branches off into 2 rooms on the left and 2 rooms on the right, as you're all standing in the foyer together now. The hallway leads down to that sunroom on the far end. So it's basically just a hallway down the center of the house into the sunroom, into the back porch. Okay? And then there's 2 rooms on the left and 3 rooms on the right. The first room on the left that you come to, the door is open. You can see this room is like a den, a living area. It has a really rough couch. There's a TV and TV stand. The TV's broken. The glass looks like it's been broken inwards. And it's just kind of a mess in there. There's a bookshelf, but a lot of the books are just pulled down and kind of sitting on the ground. There's a rug in the center that looks like there's a whole bunch of stuff that's been spilled on it. You can hear the buzzing of flies.
Oh, no. Is anyone dead in here? I call out to the room.
Specific.
Nope.
Do you have experience?
Nobody
with
in
this?
here but us bodies. No, you don't see anybody in there. There's no bodies, and nobody responds to your query.
Like that.
The one on your right, you open the door, and there's a staircase down into the darkness. And on the left, there's a staircase that leads up to the second story.
I think this would be a good time to split up.
Oh, really? You think going down into the basement would be a good idea?
I mean, if I was going to keep canned goods, I'd keep them in the cellar.
Well, as there's only one person in our group that can see in the dark, I nominate Rem. Did we literally just hear somebody yell, "Help me"?
From the darkness in the basement, a voice emanates upwards.
Fuck.
This is probably a trap. It's fine.
You guys seen the movie Martyrs?
No.
Seen Blair Witch.
I don't see it, but this is giving me strong Martyrs vibes.
Don't see it.
It's a bad
I
film.
am so confident now in this. I'll go down the stairs.
It was nice knowing you.
Rem, you walk down the stairs, and it's about a story down there. There's, 10 feet down into the darkness. And you meet...
More underground. Great.
You meet with a door. It is a solid iron door with a single slit in the center, a horizontal rectangle slit. And it's just barely, maybe 2 inches open.
I look through this slit. What was this old lady fucking doing here?
It's her sex dungeon.
The warden.
Can I stop Rem? Oh, I hated that. Can I stop Rem from going up to the little slit and do my butterfly camera thing?
I just want to no. Keep your butterflies away. I'm going to look with my eyes because apparently you guys are
shot
seeing
out.
faces in the doors, which it's just a door.
Fine, but if you lose a body part, don't come crying to me.
Oh, he will be coming crying to both of us, but whatever. I'm keeping an eye out at the upstairs and trying to make sure nothing sneaks up behind us or from the top of the stairs.
You look in through this little slit, and you can see it's a 10 by 10 basement, unfinished. The ground is uneven, and it's just dirt and rock and everything. And the walls are very, they're the foundation of the house. It's not a finished basement, but it's a 10 by 10 little alcove. And in the very center of the room, you can see the back side of a woman with long blonde hair that's been really disheveled. It does not look like it's been kept. It's almost kind of dreadlocky at this point. And she is currently in a straitjacket, and she's just kind of like twitching and shouting out every once in a while. And this is definitely where the voice is coming from.
You okay, lady?
She responds by shouting, "Help me!" And she cannot turn around. You see her just kind of twitching and fighting this straitjacket.
I'm gonna go up the stairs and just kind of shrug at the others. So there's like some crazy lady down there.
What do you mean? We've met a lot of...
Well, I asked her if she needed help, and she just is screaming, "Help me!" And
Well, that's a yes.
yeah, like that.
Oh, hell. Do we need to get into that door?
It's probably fine. Nobody's helped us. We could just leave her.
I was just about to say that's enough to feed.
Well, yeah, but she's gonna starve to death down there.
I'm mostly curious why she's here.
You see her kind of struggling more and more, Rem.
I'm gonna go. Can I like briefly search in the house, like the drawers and stuff, and look for like a key? Is there a keyhole for this door?
Rem.
What?
I
Leave me
literally
alone.
have the tools to get this open.
Busy. I don't care.
You can
As
walk
they're
up the
searching
stairs.
the house, I will
and
go
search.
unlock the door.
The tension in this group tonight.
Jesus.
We're angry.
Yeah, you go upstairs and you start searching through drawers and everything. You go into the second room on the right. You see this is the kitchen area, and you kind of pull through, and you don't find a key, but you find several really large butcher knives that have dried blood on them. There are bits of meat laying everywhere in the kitchen counter, and kind of you get that smell of that rancid, decaying meat.
This lady was into some weird stuff.
Miss Hannibal. Yeah, maybe it's good that the tentacles went shoop.
Hayden,
Yeah.
roll your sleight of hand to unlock this with your...
No.
Hold on just a second.
What?
Taking notes about cannibal grandma.
Cannibal Grandma. New this year from Aunt Jemima's line of syrups. Cannibal
It's a
Grandma.
anagram. Oh.
A sleight of hand. Okay.
A grammable.
18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear the click of the lock unlock, and you have succeeded in unlocking it.
All right.
If I don't find any keys, I'm gonna come back.
I will slowly open
I'm not going to
the
let
door.
Hayden go in there alone.
Yeah.
Okay, so all three of you descend, or the other two descend the staircase, and Hayden, you're already down there. So all three of you are down at the bottom of the staircase. And as you begin to open the door, the movement has stopped, and the struggle has stopped.
I'm just gonna pull that back closed again. The laughter is not cool, lady.
Kitty. Yeah, you were right. You were right. Another mouth to feed. We should have just left it. Can you
I can relock this. Yeah, simple.
Okay.
Pull the door closed. Relock it.
Yeah, I'm curious, but I'm not that curious. Grandma was into some weird shit.
You
She's
finish.
probably fine.
You finish locking the door, and as you do, you hear a popping of bones and a crunching, and in through that little porthole, you can see that she has freed herself from the straitjacket as it lays on the ground next to her. And she runs full blast up against the door. Boom! Smacking that iron door. And she is now beating at the door. I need you to roll a perception check as you're scared by what's going on.
Sure, I can definitely do that.
You can
perception.
also, Mobias and Rem can also roll perception.
Sure.
Oh, beans, I see nothing.
I would like to see nothing, but that's a 16.
That's a nat
See
20.
two.
I also would have liked to have not seen anything, but here we are, seeing everything.
I got a 5. Blissful ignorance for your boy.
Mobias
At least one of us.
Mobias is not going to see this. Rem, you notice there is this glowing line of like what looks like her veins and arteries are kind of glowing. This like soft blue, almost white glow.
Like,
Hayden, you notice these little tiny pinpricks of light are what is making that glow, and they're moving in an insect-like pattern. Keekar, Kaag.
Yo.
Outside, you start to hear a ruckus coming from inside. It sounds like someone is like shaking the house as you finish up the perimeter.
But I don't hear them screaming or calling or anything, right?
Nope.
I'm going to put the gas cans in the Hummer.
Okay. You put the gas cans in the Hummer. Roll a strength check.
you don't. Okay, I was gonna say you don't make him roll up straight. Sure.
Let's see. What's my modifier?
It's just like elevator music playing outside.
Yeah.
He's really loading up the truck.
They're like 105 pounds each.
Oh, hell.
That is 22.
Yeah. It's a little heavy, but you're able to use your muscles and pull them up and put them up in the Hummer. You know to lift with your legs and not your back, so you kind of crouch down and get them up there. And...
Shut up, Joe.
Huh?
Well, I think we should check out everything in the house and leave, like now.
Yeah. Man, I wonder what's in the rest of the rooms upstairs.
I'm going to check on the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab whatever in the kitchen.
What is that, Mom?
Lady, we will get you some help.
What? Do you want cereal
I don't like
at 9:45 at night?
the lady talking to her.
I don't like the
really
lady
don't.
talk.
ahead.
I'm going back upstairs. I pull you guys with me. She has like bugs crawling in her. Like I think that may be driving her crazy.
Bugs?
There were these like little
You're
things
the one
like
who's lost it.
no. What the fuck, woman, man? Sorry.
It doesn't matter, really.
What is that?
No, she definitely had some weird like glowy things, and they were like moving around in her flesh.
What is that?
Well, then you're gonna have to
Should
have
we get them out?
Hell no. Listen, this place is also connected to that bullshit that we just got ourselves out of because of apparently another bill from HR's grandma's living here. Fuck her. She
Not
was probably gonna
anymore.
feed us to this fucking bitch. Let's get the fuck out of here.
If we can.
Okay.
Was that a banjo?
Oh.
From
Now I'm
upstairs, you
more
hear
worried.
music playing. Sounds like a piano's being ding, 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 ding. It's not like actual music, it's just instruments being played.
It's so haunted. I hate it.
Is that on the main floor or upstairs?
Most of the instruments are coming from the upstairs. You can't hear anything on
Fuck that.
I'm going upstairs.
You're a fucking idiot.
Stomping in high heels.
I
am just-
grab them and pull them off the
No.
stairs.
No,
I'm
no.
also going to attempt to wrestle Rem off the stairs.
I have a fireball, and I'm not afraid to use it.
How's your
Firebolt,
-2
fireball.
strength now?
I push Mobias down the stairs.
How dare you?
Don't you freaking dare.
So while you are all struggling on the staircase with each other, Kagwire, you finish getting all the stuff ready and you pull the Hummer around front.
Nice.
And you get up to the front door and you push on it and it is shut, but it's not locked. So as you open the handle, the door swings open.
I'm going to stand right there and yell at him.
What is that?
So they're really only about 5 feet away and you can see them just beyond the foyer. They're in, you can hear the struggling on the staircase.
Man, it stinks in here. Like, my big cat nose is picking up gas and decay and...
Ram, we don't need to go upstairs. We'll just check the kitchen for food and then get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I'm going to ask if they found my soap.
We haven't found shit except for a lady in a straitjacket who barely breaks her bones to get out of it and then runs at doors. She's real scary.
Well, let me check upstairs and maybe there'll be something more, okay?
You are fine. Fucking go upstairs. I don't give a shit. If you die, that's one less mouth to feed.
I will. I don't give a shit.
Fine.
I will not die.
What?
Feeling a lot of tension. Probably going to
I'm
go wait in the
I'm
truck.
going to the kitchen to get
Do
canned
not,
goods.
Kaag. Do not even start.
So Kagwire's just like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
And heads to the truck. And as you come up the staircase, it's a lone hallway with like 7 doors. There's 3 on one side and then a line of doors, and they all look like the doors in the basement. They're all iron doors with and they don't look like these iron doors were not here originally, and a lot of this on the left-hand side is all like it's like post-fabricated. Like somebody built this wall and put these doors in this house after the house was built. But you also hear a lot of whispering and jabbering coming from in behind these doors.
I'm gonna look there. It's just got the same little like peephole.
Yep.
I'm gonna look in each one. I'm not gonna open them or try to open them at all. Yet.
So you're just kind of sliding the peephole in and looking?
Mm-hmm.
You see the same situation, except for instead of wearing straight jackets closed up, they've kind of loosened theirs, and they have flappy arms, and one of them is pulled up, and you can see they're sitting at a piano just dink, 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 dink. And on the right-hand side of the face, you see that same glow in the vein pattern, like along their neck and up their face.
Is it magic or is it some sort of like tech? Can I tell?
Roll an Arcana.
Nat 1.
Hey.
Sorry, Joe.
Can't tell.
Get good,
No idea.
Kaz.
Do you want me to go in this room or not? Like,
Fuck you, I don't.
okay, I guess I'm gonna leave them alone, and
One of the doors on the right-hand side opens. And you start to hear water running.
I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna prepare a firebolt.
So how are you looking? Are you like peering into the room, or are you just like walking into the
Peek.
room? Okay, so
Sneaky
you
peek.
peek into the room and you are startled for a second as you see a reflection of yourself peering back at yourself. And you see there's a mirror right there, and underneath the mirror is a sink, and it is running. And on the pedestal of the sink, there is a bar of soap.
I'm gonna turn off the sink.
Yeah, the water
And-
stops.
But it's like there's a little tiny room, like a bathroom.
Yeah, and then as you kind of go in and turn the water off, you look to the right, and the room kind of goes back a little further, and you see there's 2 laundry washing machines and 2
Did
dryers.
this didn't have the same type of door as the other ones?
No, it was a wooden door.
Okay.
And below,
Yeah,
in between the 2 washing machines, there is a tub of laundry soap.
I will collect some of the laundry soap.
Yeah.
Kaag, weren't you asking for that? Right.
Yes.
Soap.
As much as you can get.
Okay. Are there any towels or anything in here?
There is a towel hanging next to the sink on the towel rack. As you kind of pick it up, the back side of it is a little moist, and it's kind of dripping on the back, but it doesn't smell like blood or anything rotten. It's just wet.
Well, it's my lucky day. All right. I'm going to take a towel and some of the laundry soap.
Okay, you've got the towel and
I
the
guess
laundry soap.
go.
As you come out of that room...
And the bar of soap.
Yes, and the bar of soap. Notate that you have that.
Okay.
As you come out of that room, the line of iron doors begin to kind of thump and pound as if people have noticed that you're in there and are trying to get out of these doors now. They seem pretty secure, but people are pounding on them and thumping on them.
They just want a shower. I get that. They're not saying anything articulate. It's just mumbo jumbo.
It's muttering and, yeah, mostly thumping and pounding on the doors. Mobias and Hayden, you hear a large pound from the basement, followed by another one. Boom! And then it sounds like an iron door crashes down onto the ground. Kagwar, from the truck, you can hear that. You hear this huge ruckus as the iron door crashes down.
Yeah, I just adjust my aviators and loading my shotgun, walking back towards the house. I didn't notice the door auto-lock behind them, did I? And they didn't even tell me?
Nope.
So I guess I'm going in the house, be like, hey, what's going on? You guys alright? That sounded industrial, not residential. What?
I'm gonna shout up to Rem. We gotta go
Now.
now.
Right.
Lady in the basement's out.
I'm booking it down the stairs.
You book it down the stairs. As the lady downstairs is running up, you can hear the thumping on the staircase. Thump, 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 thump.
Can I shoot her with an arrow?
Roll your
I got my
attack.
shotgun out.
Yeah.
You can all get a surprise round off of her. So anybody attacking her, go ahead and roll your attack.
Surprise, bitch.
Rem, you would meet right at the staircase right there, where the landing is that goes downstairs and upstairs. You would meet right there.
17, Joe.
Hey, lady.
17. Roll your damage.
Yeah. Do I get sneak attack?
No, she's not currently engaged with anyone. Although Rem came down as within 5 feet, so yes, you would.
Okay.
Circumstantially,
How much
you
sneak attack do I
get that.
Shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Shit.
Brr.
Okay.
Please don't sit on the keyboard, because if you shut down the computer, I'm going to be very mad. Come here. Just here. You want to hang out? You can hang out right here.
21 points of damage.
21.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Who else is firing at her?
I am with the shotgun. 16 to hit.
That's going to connect. Go ahead.
Alright, and that is D8 plus 5. It's 13.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? Mobias, are you taking a shot?
Yes, I rolled a 17, which connects.
Nice.
And I got a whopping 4 points of damage with Firebolt.
Okay, so Rem, you come down the steps, and right there, you see this blast of just energy and shotgun and everything hit her. I need you to roll a dex save, because the splatter that is coming off of her is something special.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
15?
Okay, you're predisposed to not like messes, so you see this happening and you back up just out of the way as you see these lights, almost looks like glitter, fly across the room as she goes flying down the stairs, and you hear her down the stairs. But on the wall next to you is this like splatter of glitter looking stuff, and they start to kind of crawl around the wall.
Tonight's.
Oh, God.
And as it's crawling, you can see little trails where the wood has been... Oh, shit. My whole thing is coming apart. Hold on.
Oh.
Cat knocked off the microphone. You see little trails of wood being eaten away, kind of like an insect eats, leaves the trails behind, like a caterpillar on leaves.
Uh-huh. That's really cool. But also... I'm
sorry. My cat knocked over my microphone.
It's okay.
The entirety of the upstairs is now in a ruckus, and you hear the banging of the doors, and you hear screaming and yelling, and they all want out desperately. But you have successfully avoided... There, I think that should work. The spray of whatever those are.
We need to get the fuck out of here and maybe set this house on fire.
Hey, there's a hose in the fuel tank.
Oh, hell
Break a
yeah.
window on the way out. Truck's running.
Set this bitch ablaze.
Is it possible to try and, if I were to try and get one or two of those in my water skin, could I take it? I don't...
It would be like trying to pick glitter pieces off the wall. So yes, but it's going to be very difficult. And do you want to touch them?
Scrape them with your knife and wipe them with
Fine.
your towel.
Let's do it. Let's touch them.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You don't know this yet. I haven't touched them yet.
Oh, great.
Oh no, what is that?
Uh-oh.
We're gonna have a horde show up right here, right now.
I have to pull up
Kind
the
of creepy, kind of cool. Yeah.
I accidentally dropped Grandma's ashes. I can't read the rest of that.
Oh no!
Into my fog machine. She will be missed. Add a pun counter. That was a $5 donation.
Oh, no.
So the entire party has advantage on their next skill check or attack.
Oh,
roll.
good. We're up to 7
Very
puns,
generous.
guys.
Oh, thank you.
Look at us go.
Come on.
I'm gonna get possessed.
Has gotten yet.
You're gonna get turned into a zom. And you'll
At
be
least I'm
rolling a
gonna
new
look good.
character.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet Kaz's new character.
Kaz's new amnesia character.
It's
I don't
fine,
think that's secure.
guys.
I think that's broken.
Oh no.
That's alright. Can't seem to get it to lock on like it was.
7 puns. Oh, man.
Gotta pump those numbers up.
Okay, so you're attempting to get a couple pieces of those into your water skin. I
Yep.
need you to roll a sleight of hand check.
Do this. Oh, I'm good at that. But that's a 9.
Ooh.
I gotta stop rolling on the computer.
Yes, what are you
I want you to
doing?
know how many things have been negatively written about Rem in this session already. I have Rem is a little bitch, and now Rem is a fucking idiot.
I will fight you behind the deadies, okay?
I will come back to this and go, why did I say that? And then read some of the stuff around it and go, yes, that is why.
Hopefully that doesn't fall. I think I got it secured. Okay, so what was your sleight of hand check?
9.
Thanks, Dragon. Yeah, it was a 9.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh,
Put
you
her-
had advantage. Did you use
Oh,
your
yeah.
advantage?
Oh, yeah. Okay, hang on.
Roll a real die.
All right, let's see.
Get a real
10.
number. No!
Your reroll was a 10? You rolled
God damn it,
one
Kaz!
higher?
Please help.
Then it's together.
Scroll up in the chat because I already covered this tonight. Okay, so yes, you do. You reach out and you kind of grab a hold of one and get it in the water skin, and then you reach out and you try to grab a hold and you think you get one, but then it's gone, and you feel like something's been embedded in your skin. Would you like to keep going?
I think I got a splinter. Yeah, let's keep going. I have a -1 intelligence. Let's go, baby.
Okay, roll another sleight of hand.
Oh no.
Pure of heart, dumb of ass.
That's a 5.
So you reach out to grab another one, and this time you watch as it crawls on top of your index finger and then digs itself and buries into your skin.
Oh. Does it hurt, or is it just like
You don't
magic?
even feel it.
Okay, it's fine. I guess I'm done. I got one. I'm done. One and done.
Bet you have 3 because 2 of them are inside you fucking idiot!
It's
Shouts
fine.
Hayden as you hear the sounds of footsteps running up the stairs again. What are you all doing?
I shoot her again.
Yeah, I guess we'll shoot him again.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay, go
fireball again.
Roll your... Oh, nope, that didn't stay. Oh, sorry.
Fine,
I don't know
Joe.
why my thing is not... It's not staying.
I have critically hit her.
Oh, nice. Max damage plus...
I rolled a
your
19.
roll. Rolled a 19. Is that gonna be good enough?
I'm guessing no sneak attack.
She is down the stairs and nobody is engaged with her, so no.
Okay, that's fine.
I hope this stays.
Okay.
I don't know
23 to hit.
Okay, 23 to hit. Nope. Yeah.
Are
that's-
we in initiative yet?
No.
Oh,
She
just
has-
sniping her from the stairs.
Yeah.
Remind me how you do critical hits. Is it max die plus a roll?
damage plus roll. Yep. Max
17
damage.
fire damage.
It's not max die, it's max damage. So if you have modifiers, you add those on top. It's your maximum possible damage.
Yeah, there's nothing I add to firebolt.
What was
So
your damage?
17.
17. Okay. Hayden, you hit. What'd you hit?
10.
Okay.
This is a
And
beefy lady.
Keekar.
8.
8. Okay. So as she's running up the stairs full, you hit her, and that shotgun blast hits her right where the heart is at and blows a hole through her.
Thank
And you
Christ.
see her fly backwards. What?
I said thank Christ.
She flies backwards and lands at the landing at the foot of the stairs, and the only reason you can see her down there is because this hole that you've opened up seems to be glowing and shrinking.
She's made of bugs. We gotta
let's
go.
get the
She's
fuck
made
outta
of
here now.
bugs. I'm running for the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm out.
You run to the front door, and it is wide open because Keekar left it open. Kagwar left it open. Sorry, I keep calling you your...
Good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. And you get out of the house. And as you all get out of the house, the door slams shut. And you hear a groaning sound. And as you all look at the door, a face kind of comes out and then fades back into the door.
Yeah, did you see that face then, Rem? Huh?
I don't know. He probably didn't, but
You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna run around to the side of the building and bust a window and dump that hose into the now open window.
Okay.
yeah. Who's driving? Who's driving? Yeah, someone. Let's get in the car and let's blow this place up.
Diesel, it doesn't blow up.
Yeah, I'll get in the car so that I'm ready to get the fuck out once my companions are done. Did any of us actually see you get infected?
You?
Nope.
I was shooting at the lady.
Nope. Rem
Great.
is the only one that knows
I
what
was
happened. With
I
that.
was yelling at Kaz as Dragon. I know Hayden and mine's voice are very similar in our southern accents.
It's true.
Bless
but-
her heart.
Bless her heart. Such a dumb fuck.
Yeah, but I'm not glowing or anything, right? Like my veins aren't doing the or anything.
Yet.
I'm just chilling.
Fucking yet.
Still fabulous. Let's go.
Yeah, let us know when you get Wi-Fi.
Yeah, hotspot. Oh, I hate that.
I will go around to pick up Mobias and Kegwire as soon as like they have put the hose in the house and are setting that shit on fire.
Okay. Yeah, you turn on the hose and it starts pumping that diesel into the house. You can hear the pounding from upstairs on the doors. It's still a ruckus.
Is it like a gas filling hose or is it like a spraying hose?
It's like a fire hose. There's a lever on the top of it, and it's either open or closed. And you
So cool.
open it up.
We got a bunch sprayed into the house. I want to like spray the roof and just kind of hose the place down real nice.
Yeah, there's plenty of diesel in that tank left, and you spray that whole house down.
Spray the woods. I'm spraying the area. Fuck them.
Okay.
You empty
Scorched
that
earth, I guess.
diesel tank.
Yeah, there's zombies out there. And let's get back in the Hummer, and hopefully somebody can cast Firebolt on our way out.
Smokey the Bear would not be happy with us.
Smokey the Bear's got 3 heads and wings now.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
The bear
right.
is a cryptid.
Well, he's going to be a Cajun cryptid real quick.
All right.
I'll like pot shot firebolt out the back window of the car as we're driving away.
Nobody look. Put shades on.
Do I need to roll to hit the broadside of a barn?
No, it's an inanimate, large building. You can hit it. Not to mention, I don't think with diesel they have it's a lower flash point, but there's still like the fumes would catch.
No. With diesel, the fumes don't catch.
The fumes don't.
The
catch
fuel
diesel.
does.
The fuel. Okay. Well, you soaked that house pretty good, so
Yeah.
It's on fire,
yeah, it is.
along with the rest of the area. And
There
we're
is a
driving away.
large explosion.
The world's already fucked as it is. It's fine. Little forest fire.
It's just a little bit more fucked now.
Yeah.
Everywhere
We
you
like
go.
to leave the world a little bit more fucked than when we found it.
Apparently, everywhere we
world keeps
go, we're terrible.
Fucking us up. Why don't we return the favor? Karma.
Okay. You're in such a mood today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you fucking do.
Okay, therapist. What? You want to talk?
All of you right now. What is happening?
I'm on top of the truck.
Keeg is not talking about his feelings.
I'm having a great time.
Wind in the fur, just chilling.
Keeping an eye out for hordes. Make sure we're not going to just drive into something.
Did not hear hordes at first.
Oh no.
I was like, wow, okay.
We're not going to survive.
We're in the
floozy
woods.
So who's
Stop
driving
it.
the Humvee again?
What?
Who's driving the Humvee again?
I am.
Okay, Hayden. You're driving the Humvee along the road. Occasionally, you'll see a car parked in the center of the road. You have to kind of drive around, but for the most part, the road is open. It looks like a lot of the cars have kind of been pushed off to the side at some point. There's a lot of wreckage off to the sides of the roads, as if something came through here with like some kind of like shovel or something and just cleared a path along the road.
Is it nighttime yet?
Hey,
As the sun is falling, it is becoming night, yes. So you're driving off into the sunset, chasing the sun as it's setting. Gives you about an extra 15 minutes before the sun finally sets.
We need to make camp for the night somewhere.
I vote sleep in the car.
We have gas. We could just keep going. I don't care. Where are we going again?
Baldur's Gate. Also, are you okay?
And then what? What are we going to do at Baldur's Gate?
We're trying to...
We've tried and survived. What the fuck is wrong
We're going to
with
meet
you?
more people who are going to fuck us over.
Trying to find that moving, floating, flying, whatever the
City
city.
place.
I'm thinking that doesn't exist.
I get back inside.
Shit.
And if it doesn't, what then? Do you have a better plan?
I don't know. I turn away and look out the window at all the shit.
Can I check our map? Kind of see where we're at.
Stop. Alright, my microphone broke again.
Oh, you're fine, Joe.
Okay,
Ugh.
so you are just west of Fort Morning Lord, which is the facility that you checked out and then left.
And destroyed.
The Morning Lord is an amazing and beautiful
Tree?
Why would you tree? What the
What? Oh, your Reiki is showing.
But yeah, you're west of that, following the road that follows the southern part of River Cointhar. And you are heading towards Baldur's Gate. Why?
Is there a place to pull off, Joe, that looks like it would be a good place to like rest for the night?
There's a lot of places on the side of the road that look like they have been utilized like that before. Clearings have been made.
Okay.
Any buildings?
And as you come up to along the way, you do see a broken down sign that says "Rest 1 mile." So
That's
you know
promising.
there's probably a rest stop.
Yeah, we
what's
could
left
probably
of
stop
one.
it. We can probably stop at that rest stop for a little bit.
Not that it matters. We can rest stop wherever we want
Yeah, but there's gonna
because
be a
everything's
building.
shit.
But it'll be off.
Hey.
It'll be off the fucking road. What is wrong with you? The world has been shit in our lifetime. Like, I don't remember much before all this.
Okay, yeah, same. But this is
Yeah. What do you remember, Rem?
not being around your sour attitude.
My sour attitude.
Yeah,
What
well,
about
okay.
you?
We want to go to the rest stop? And you were thinking that would be a safe place? I'm sure everyone else thinks it's good too. We're going to meet other people who are going to fuck us over.
Maybe we will. Maybe we'll fuck them over this time.
So a little bit of awkward silence falls over the Humvee as you approach the rest stop. Hayden, are you pulling in?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, Hayden.
You pull off and onto the ramp of the rest stop, and as you do, you get to this building that doesn't have a roof. You can see the walls are kind of collapsing in on themselves, and there's an old, restroom building attached to that. But behind that, you see this flickering light, and it's pretty bright, like a campfire almost.
Still chicks. Coast in, turn it off.
Yeah. Do that.
I feel like I need to confirm that you guys are in fact seeing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The light.
Yeah, I got
flickering.
lots of dark
Yeah.
vision.
That's the only thing I really can see without our lights on.
I just, after the last place, I'm concerned that I'm not actually seeing things that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So you pull up and you coast in, and as you're pulling up to where the old parking lot is at, you see that it's overgrown by weeds and stuff kind of poking up through the asphalt. But there's a pickup, a fairly new Dodge Ram kind of pickup, blue, tinted windows, that's parked there, and there are all types of supplies in the back of the pickup. It's been like kind of backed into the area.
Do you see anybody?
Not in this area, no. You can still see the light behind the ruin kind of flickering, like there's a campfire. And as you kind of focus your eyes, those with dark vision can definitely see that there are like tents set up back there by the campfire.
How far have we gone?
You are probably right. If you look at the map of Faerun, there's a road that follows along the River Cointhar, and you're probably right under the N of River Cointhar. So you're about halfway between Baldur's Gate and Fort Morninglord.
And we don't see anybody keeping watch at this camp?
You don't see anybody right now, nope.
Are there any big trees or anything around here?
There's a tree line to the north of the campfire that kind of surrounds, and it kind of makes a semicircle around this rest stop and then follows the road. So it's kind of like when they built this rest stop, they cleared out the tree line around it. So there's tree line all the way on a semicircle around it.
Should we check them out? So we see where they're going? I mean, recreational camping's not really a thing right now.
Yeah,
Maybe you could keep watch and we'll take their stuff and then we'll leave.
It's kind of a dick move.
Yeah. Everybody's just surviving.
Has anyone helped us so far?
I'm actually with Rem on this one.
Really?
And if we get to Baldur's Gate, who's to say we're actually going to find like sanctuary? Air Bunny's here. Sanctuary.
I never said that Baldur's Gate was sanctuary.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. If we just have to keep moving, we're going to need stuff. And he gestures to the truck full of stuff.
It's pretty much us or someone else at this point.
I have been yelled at for stabbing a man in the
Because
head who had
We
been
couldn't
bitten.
question him. I had no issue with you killing him. Don't mistake my pragmaticity for morality.
I'm losing my morality. I will
Oh, yeah, very quickly. I see that.
apologize. I'm sorry that you murdered someone, jumped to conclusions, but I think
Excuse you. I'm not sorry for that.
okay, well, I am sorry for attacking you. Maybe your attitude is what we need, and that's why I am saying we should take this and we should go.
Just keep an eye out, Hayden.
Is there a logo on the truck?
Nope.
Just a truck?
Other than Ram on the back tailgate.
Can we at least not take everything?
Oh, I mean, we'll probably get found out with, Butterfingers over here looting to their stuff.
I look at Mobias.
Excuse you.
I
built my own legs. I know how to use my hands.
And they're very nice legs, yes. So are we going to do this or not?
I'm just going to start grabbing stuff.
Okay. As you climb up into the truck, or the bed of the truck, you notice there are 2 coolers. There is 3, they're like thick cardboard. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember this, but back in the 90s, late 80s, they had beer cases that were made of cardboard, and they had folding tops. There's several of those that are filled with what looks like dry food, like dried rice, instant rice, non-perishable foods like that, canned foods. There's 2 tent rolls, like rolled up, and it looks like whoever owns this truck probably raided a Bass Pro shop or something and took a lot of camping and survival gear.
Sweet.
Can I-
There's fishing rods, fishing tackle. This looks like a jackpot. You haven't seen a loot this good.
Rain. Channel your inner sec rain.
Can I pop open the coolers and check inside there?
Inside the coolers, you see several pounds of fresh fruit and vegetables. They look like they're maybe a couple days old, and it's mostly foraged local fauna. You see some like wild melon that's been thrown in there, some berries, lots of leafy things.
Hmm.
And in the
I'm
other
gonna-
one,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
you're fine. In the other cooler, it's filled with venison. As you smell it, it's a couple days old, maybe a week or two. It's not. It smells pretty good, actually.
No, it doesn't.
Does it?
Yeah, it's kind of nice and gamey. Oh,
Yucky.
good stuff.
Mobias opens it and Kaag's like,
Mobias throws it up in his mouth a little bit. I'm going to just start passing things down from the truck bed to my friends on the ground as quickly and quietly as possible, starting
Roll.
with the nice, yummy, fresh fruit.
Roll a stealth check, please.
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on the camp.
I'm in the truck.
yeah, I'm gonna
I didn't
whisper
leave.
a small spell and asses splash their tires. Fuck it. I don't care.
A 4.
I got a 4.
Oh.
Throws
Mobias,
cooler.
you go to lift the cooler up and you kind of scrape it along the truck bed, going. And then you lift it over him. But it was very loud. You imagine that if there is anybody or anything in the area, they definitely heard it.
Okay. Stealth out the window. I'm just start hauling stuff as quickly as I can out of the truck bed.
Kagwire, as you're keeping an eye on the camp, in the tree line, you start to see shadows moving out of the tree line towards the camp.
Like
They're moving
our
very
new
slowly
monster buddies?
and very no. They're much more. You've seen these before.
Just shambly.
They're shambly. They're slow moving. They're moving more out of curiosity to the noise, and they're heading in that direction. But they don't look like they have a purpose. They're not running. They're not making. They're just kind of shambling in the direction they heard the noise.
But they're like walking through the camp.
Yes.
Or about to be.
They're heading towards the camp. Yes.
I guess I'll grab the coolers.
Yeah. You load the coolers in.
Yeah, get them down off the truck. So we're not fucking making a ruckus. And wave at the truck, our Humvee. It's like, hey, come get this. Well, I secure that. I'll cover our escape.
I start loading shit up.
Okay. You unload 3 tents, the 2 coolers, the 4 cardboard beer. I really got to do something about this microphone stand. The 4 cardboard beer containers full of food, non-perishable foods. You find 3 rucksacks full of clothing, and it's all camouflaged clothing, like outdoor, outdoorsy survivor, camouflage clothing. And then you find a emergency medical kit, like a first aid kit, but it's not one of those small ones. It's one of those big, full-sized first aid kits with tourniquets and butterfly clips and all that kind of stuff. Gauze.
Triage bag.
Yeah. You find another backpack that has what, as you kind of unzip it, you see this like satin-looking material and some cord, some paracord, and you can probably assume there's a parachute or something in there.
Ooh. Fancy hammock.
And as
Pretty
you,
cool Cabela's this person wants.
as you finish loading all that gear from that truck and you acid splash the tires, and you can kind of see them, the truck kind of sinks about 2 inches. Sorry, distraction. The shambling mounds, the shambling humanoid figures get to the camp and begin to kind of mess with the tents, and you hear what sounds like people waking up and shouting, "Oh God!" And you hear like people loading weapons, and it is starting to be loud in that area.
We're so evil.
Yeah,
I would
we
look
could
at
just-
Hayden and just be like, let's move out. Let's go. Let's go.
Gotta go.
So the rest of you climb back into the Humvee, and Hayden, what are you doing? You're pantomiming.
Driving away.
Okay. I just wanted to hear you say it. Hayden hits the gas and drives away as you hear gunfire start erupting and screaming as people are being eaten by zombies and defending themselves. And you, as you're driving out, you hear, "Get to the truck! Get to the truck!"
We've heard worse. It's fine.
And you're back on the road.
We are not good people.
No
So what
one's
we do
been
is-
good to us yet, okay?
So that means we have to be as bad as everybody else?
To survive, yeah. I look at her like,
I don't think you realize what I have done to survive in the past.
I don't. You haven't told us shit,
Yeah.
and I don't care. So drive.
I slam on the brake.
Roll a
I
dexterity
hope y'all are
save.
wearing your fucking seatbelts.
Kagwar, are you still up on top?
No.
It's an apocalypse.
Hayden has her seatbelt on.
Everybody else roll a dexterity save.
It was not my priority to put my seatbelt on.
11.
18.
13.
Mobias, you get kind of flung forward and you put your hands out just in time to catch you from smacking your face into the back seat. Kagwar, you're used to stuff like this happening with this group, so you're like, okay. And then Rim, you smack your face in the seat.
Ow! Hayden, why?
What the hell was that for? Listen, if we all want to sit around a fire and sing Kumbaya and talk about our traumas later, we can do that, but
I'm
we
not.
have bigger priorities right now.
I'm just gonna start driving again.
Okay.
That's why.
Should probably put on your fucking seatbelts.
Put my seatbelt on.
You continue driving into the night. Every once in a while, you pass the glowing eyes of a horde on the side of the road. You see the glowing eyes of creatures in the tree line. You can see weird shapes every once in a while fly across the night sky. Until suddenly, DB, I need you to make a dexterity save as you're driving along.
All right. My dexterity is high, so don't fail me, dice.
Oh, who's asleep?
25.
You're lucky you rolled high. You're driving along, and you hit something. And then all of a sudden, you hit another thing. And since you realized you didn't turn the headlights on, and you've been driving in the dark.
What?
Why would I not have done that, Joe?
You specified earlier that you didn't have the headlights on, and you didn't specify that you turned them on, so I'm going with it.
Okay.
Doing 5 miles an hour, just brrr.
You hit something, and then you hit another thing, and then you realize as you flip the headlights on, there is a horde of zombies crossing the road.
Perfect.
And you, because of your 25, you kind of are able to off-road it and go around them and kind of weave through the tree line back up onto the road. Everybody else was about to fall asleep or, was kind of just chilling in the back seat, and then all of a sudden this all happens and the car's ducking and weaving.
Can I reach up and turn the headlights on?
They're on now. I turned them on.
Yeah, now they're bright.
If you're gonna volunteer to drive, at least drive well, okay?
Rem, I don't want to hear your fucking voice anymore.
Do you want a break?
No, I'm fucking fine. Go to sleep.
Are you sure? Cause
Rem, you may be able to do magic, but I am very good with a fucking blade.
okay.
Got my tail, just kind of.
Comfort tale.
Yep.
Emotional support tail.
Yep.
You continue to drive on through the night. Rem, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no.
Curses.
I'm good at these. Natural 20 for once.
Yay!
Nice.
Finally, Jesus.
Shut up.
I love you. I was very worried that we were gonna have to kill you this episode.
The episode's not over yet.
You can't get rid of me yet.
I know. We have like another 30 minutes.
You feel an itch in the palm of your hand. And as you kind of flip it over, you see underneath your skin there's this little tiny pinprick of light that's kind of glowing.
Crawling in my skin.
I'm going to itch at it, but I'm going to ignore it and cover it up so the others don't see.
Okay. Yeah, you itch at it.
The more we play this game, the more I go, Kaz will not be on my zombie team. Kaz will not be on my fucking zombie team.
I would be the best fucking partner you've ever seen.
Bullshit.
You're the kind of person who would hide that you got bit by a zombie until it's too
I
late.
would not.
Guess what you're doing right
You just did
now?
it.
Rem would. Kaz would not.
So yeah, you
Do
continue
I
driving
trust either.
through the night. DB,
Yeah.
as you're driving, the headlights reflect another sign. This time it says Baldur's Gate, 15 miles.
Okay. Keep going.
You continue on. Oh. All right. Thank you, Windows, for reminding me that we have a stream that's currently going.
How helpful. Thank you. Andy.
So yeah, you continue driving in through the night, and as the sun begins to rise behind you, the smell of I want to say not kind of like a sulfur and smoky smell, a very industrial odor begins to kind of permeate the air. And you can hear off in the distance what sounds like a very large, like almost as if a massive, like 500-foot tall blacksmith is pounding away at a forge. This bing, bing, bing. And you continue driving. Oh, wow, thank you for all those gift subscriptions.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Yeah.
Oh.
You continue driving along until you get to a point where you start to see skyscrapers permeating the horizon. The sun is now coming up and the birds are beginning to chirp as you see the tree line begin to kind of widen out, like there's more space on the side of the road, and the road begins to widen from a 2-lane highway. Like into this interstate that you're now on. And there's a ramp coming up, and you have to kind of choose if you want to go downtown Baldur's Gate or if you want to go around in the suburbs kind of area. Again, we are playing in Faerun, but it's modern day Faerun, so a lot of this is based off of like bigger cities.
Lights?
You do see some lights kind of flickering on different levels of the skyscrapers. And
I will pull.
Sorry,
I will pull off before we have to make a decision on which way we're going.
Okay.
To then like turn to the group and ask.
You pull the Hummer off to the side.
Big stretch.
And you can all see there is a large plume of black smoke kind of coming out of a smokestack on the very southern side. As you're coming in from the east, heading west into Baldur's Gate, on the south side of the city, there's this large, almost looks like a nuclear reactor size tower. There's this really black plume of smoke coming out, and it sounds like that ting, ting sound that you heard is coming from that side of town.
Well, just industry still going.
Yeah,
There's people here.
Maybe.
That's suspicious.
Yeah. Do we want to go through Baldur's Gate or around Baldur's Gate?
I mean, we're here looking for information, and that's in people.
I
Sure.
would say through.
Yeah, Kaag, you get to drive. I need some sleep.
Snap it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll shift to like the passenger side front seat and let Kaag take over the driving. Put my seatbelt on and
I have
go
land
to sleep.
vehicles. I'm an excellent driver.
Go
Okay.
back to sleep in the back of the car.
Yeah, I mean, how far away are we? Pretty close.
Yeah, you're about like 5 miles from the exit ramp that you need to decide whether you're going downtown or through the suburbs, or if
Do I
you're going to
see-
go all the way around. As you can go north or south. There is a sign that says Candlekeep is to the south, and it splits, and you can continue going north, which would lead you to other various places. Daggerford, Waterdeep.
I mean, let's kind of go into the suburbs area. Let's see if there's like a checkpoint or something.
Okay. So you take the split off that on the ramp, and you kind of go up the ramp and around and back down. And as you're approaching into the suburb area, you see that it's there is a like 40-foot tall cement brick wall. And as the road kind of leads in, there is a military-looking checkpoint with a tower on the inside of the wall. And you see people that are armed, kind of keeping an eye out. And as you're approaching, they have their rifles pointed at your vehicle.
I mean, I didn't want to get that close to them. Does this thing got a radio in it?
Oh, yeah.
It does. It has one of those CB radios, yes.
Yeah, I mean, let's just kind of flick through the channels and hail the gate. A couple 100 meters away from it. We don't need to get too close.
There's no response as you hail.
Flash the lights at them.
Oh, got an extra life donation, I think. So let me see what that is. As you flash the lights, the humanoid figures that are standing on the tower kind of disappear. And character of your choice, a random trinket. Oh, okay. Let me find my trinket list. And what was the character that was donated to? Streamlit.
It's a pretty nice donation. $25.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Trinket list.
Did it
Please.
say, Joe, who the character was?
I don't always see the messages, so I'm not 100% sure. I don't see a message attached to it, so I'm gonna have somebody roll a d20.
That's fine.
Though.
I just said if you Yeah.
Yeah. If you would like to know if you were the one that donated, it is an anonymous donation, so if you don't want to feel called out, you don't have to as well, but I will gift it to someone.
Yeah.
Can someone please roll a d20?
I'll do it. 7.
Okay. Oh, that's actually going to come in handy. Okay, so Mobias, you're an artificer, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. You've kind of pulled off onto the side and you're kind of hailing the gate, and you see these people disappear from the watchtower. And a couple minutes pass, and as you're waiting to kind of see what's happening, Mobias, you see in the dirt off to your right, about 30 feet away, there seems to be like what looks like a little garage door opener or some kind of little tiny TV remote or something with buttons on it in the distance.
The car is stopped.
Yes.
I'm just gonna, without saying anything to my compatriots, open the door and hop out and go over and grab it.
Hey, you don't get shot.
I'm sure it's fine. It'll be quick at least. I'm gonna go pick up the little remote.
Okay. You kind of pick it up and inspect it, and it looks kind of like a remote. It's got 7 buttons on it. None of them are labeled, but it says Raytheon across the top.
I'm going to press the second button on it.
You hear it kind of like emit a low tone that's pulsing like a, and then it beeps. Beep.
I'm going to press another button on it.
Which one?
A third button.
Okay, you push the third button. And you can push it, nothing happens. You push it, nothing happens. You push and hold it, and you feel the ground kind of start to tremble, just barely, just like a little vibration. And then it kind of stops. And in the distance, past Baldur's Gate, in like the downtown area, you start to hear this rumbling sound. And then you see a rocket fly up into the sky and off into the clouds.
Did you do that?
Do what? Did you see something? I didn't see anything.
Then you hear in the distance, and you see an aircraft fly across the sky. And to the west, you see something very small fall. And you see a mushroom cloud.
What just happened?
Hayden is asleep. Thank Christ.
I'm just going to put the remote in my bag and pretend I didn't see anything. Oops.
About a minute later, you're hit with this shockwave of air and this thunder that rumbles past.
And then the radiation.
He's awake now.
No.
It was
Use the Fall Guy thing.
What just happened?
Well, we thought we were cool. They have bombs.
What?
That's pretty cool of them.
They celebrated our entrance with a fireworks display.
That's very, very kind.
Okay.
And have we heard anything back from them about letting us into the next room?
At that point,
Sorry.
the door rises up and you see 3 motorcycles and a Humvee coming out with armed people coming towards you.
Should we just
hazmat
leave?
suits.
No, God, let's just leave.
We don't have.
I thought you were wanting to meet more people, Rem.
When did I ever say that? Hayden?
They continue
Ladies,
to
you're both
approach.
pretty. I'm gonna walk out to meet them with my hands up.
Why? They're coming. It's fine.
Don't worry about it, Rim.
Mobias, you start walking in front of the Humvee that you were carrying, and they approach and they dismount the motorcycles, and someone comes out of the back end of the Humvee. They're all wearing hazmat suits, and one of them has what looks like a scanner. Like, it almost, if you remember the Ghostbusters movie, the scanner that Egon had with the two prongs and the blinky lights, he's got one of those, and he pops out and kind of runs it up and down Mobias, and you hear a very, it almost sounds very like 1920s radio style. Kaag, you hear it come across the CB radio. This one's clear.
That was very personal of you. I would have appreciated a warning.
Walks over towards the truck and begins to start scanning.
I quickly change what I look like before he gets to me.
Begins to scan Kaag.
Yeah, just roll the window down. Howdy.
And again, you hear, this one's clear. Walks over and begins to scan Hayden. This one thinks she's clever, but she's clear. Walks over to Rem.
I laugh at Hayden.
And it starts beeping. Beep, 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 beep.
What the fuck?
Everyone raises their weapons.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
And you hear the weapons all cock and, that Hollywood style. I never understood why they don't come with all already, cocked and ready for action, but it's Hollywood.
It's a safety thing.
It's a safety thing.
We've gotten infected.
Infected? I turned.
That's where we're going to end this episode.
No!
Why?
Of the Hidden.
Remember that everybody still has advantage except for Kaz.
What? Thanks.
Well, you used yours, is what I mean.
I should have used mine on my stealth check. I forgot.
Yeah, for my extra 1 point from a 9 to a 10.
We need to not be salty to each other when we're out of character.
Yeah, Dragon?
very
Okay,
much.
whatever.
Thank you for joining us for this very salty episode. I hope you drank water and stay hydrated because, man, the amount of salt, you probably look like a mummy right now.
We could fill the oceans.
But we appreciate all the donations and all the support you're giving us. We play this game every other Wednesday, so make sure you join us not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday for the next episode of The Hidden. You can also catch all the past episodes on our website, thenerdasylum.com, or follow us on YouTube and subscribe to that. And hit that bell so that you get notified when we upload new episodes of this and all our other shows. We have a lot of shows going on, so if you like this, check out thenerdasylum.com, and you can see all kinds of other nerdy content, such as Ilvermorny, a witching and wizarding podcast based off first years in Ilvermorny, our version of Ilvermorny. You can catch The Xanathar. You can catch Aridin, which is a Witcher podcast. You can catch Hoarding Around and Rage of Nerds. Those are all podcasts. And then we have other shows like Nerd Asylum by Night, A Vampire the Masquerade, every other Monday. We have Neverwinter, which is another homebrewed D&D 5e adventure. And then there's The Hidden every other Wednesday. And then there's Barovia Beckons every Thursday. I don't think I'm missing anything at this point. DB,
Whatever
I'll
your
let
taste,
you finish.
It's there.
The
Yeah.
announcement.
Remember that this next Monday we actually have another episode of
That's right.
NA by Night. We got some stuff switched around for this month because, life. Please join the Discord. You can tinfoil hat it with us. What's going to happen to Rim? What do you think is going to happen to fucking Rim? Thank you so much for all of your donations. If you like our show and you can support us, please consider becoming a patron. You can also find all the posters or the Nerd Asylum hoodie that Kaz is wearing on our website, thenerdasylum.com/store. if you need more tabletop gaming in your life, especially for this week, you can check out Majestic Goose 24-hour stream starting Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and going until Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be there. I will hopefully not be asleep on stream, but who knows? I think that is everything.
All right.
Hey,
Have
Joe,
a great
hold on.
night, everybody.
I'm holding on.
Oh.
What are we
I
holding
want to
on?
get us that $5 so we can give those dice away.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Look
Let
at
him go.
Keeks. Such a good man.
If you want to stall for time, I will get set up and we'll do that raffle tonight.
So also, I don't know if you guys know this, but every now and then on Barovia Beckons, when you donate to that, I have to pie myself in the face. I've done it
It's
3 times already.
So good.
Joe and I will both have to do it when we hit $1,000. We're less than 400 away. So if you would like to see Joe and I pie ourselves in the middle of the night on stream, come donate to Barovia Beckons. We're also trying to hit, 5,000? 15,000. Is that right, Joe?
Our team is 15,000. Yes, that is our goal for the year.
15,000 for Nerd Asylum. You guys are killing it so far, and it's been awesome, and we appreciate it. We're only in April, and all of the donations have been great. We couldn't thank you enough.
All right.
Joseph, do you have a winner?
Yes, the winner of the Eyes of the Grave polyhedral dice set is Darth Valentine.
It's Cat.
Oh, is that Cat?
That's Cat.
Congratulations, Cat.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for that email so that we can get your post information and get those dice sent out to you.
I
Congratulations.
can give that to you.
Thank you all for donating and supporting the Nerd Asylum in what we're doing. We really appreciate all the support, not only the donations, but the follows, the likes, the gift subs, the Patreons. Everything helps us do more shows and allows us to get awesome art and help support local nerd artists for all our shows and everything. So everything that you spend on the Nerd Asylum store also gets put back into the Nerd Asylum community. So we appreciate all your love and support. We would not be able to do this without you all. So
100%.
without further ado, stay nerdy, friends, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Join the
Eat
Discord.
the stream.
Eat the stream.